The Amazon rainforest covers 2.7 million square miles. It contains more species of animal than any other ecosystem on Earth. And somewhere in that vast dripping darkness, two of the most perfectly designed predators that have ever existed share the same rivers, the same banks, and the same prey. One is the largest snake alive, a creature so heavy, so powerful, and so ancient that it has changed almost nothing about itself in 40 million years because it never needed to. The other is the most powerful cat in the Western Hemisphere, an animal so perfectly built for killing that scientists who study it still struggle to find a weakness worth mentioning. The green anaconda versus the jaguar, the Amazon's two apex predators, one jungle, one river, one winner. But before we give you the answer, you need to understand something that most people who debate this fight get completely wrong. This is not a fight between two animals of equal design. This is a fight between two animals built for completely different purposes. Let us start with the snake. The anaconda, the heaviest snake on Earth, and one of the longest living animals in the Amazon basin. Let us talk about the numbers first, because the numbers are where most people's understanding of this animal completely breaks down. A fully grown female anaconda, and females are significantly larger than males, can reach 30 feet in length, 12 inches in diameter, and 550 pounds of pure muscle. 550 pounds. That is heavier than 3 adult men. Packed into a body that can move silently through water with zero splash approach, prey from complete concealment, and strike before anything registers that danger was even present. Its eyes and nose sit on the top of its head, allowing it to remain almost entirely submerged while maintaining full awareness of everything happening on the surface. It is essentially a periscope attached to 550 pounds of crushing force, and that crushing force that is where the anaconda earns its reputation. The anaconda is a constrictor. It does not use venom. It does not need to. It seizes prey with backward curving teeth designed to grip and prevent escape, then wraps its body around the target and applies pressure with every breath the prey takes. As the chest expands, the coils tighten. As the chest falls, the coils tighten further. The prey does not suffocate. Its cardiovascular system shuts down from pressure before suffocation becomes relevant. It has eaten deer, capybaras, the largest rodent on Earth, caimans, relatives of crocodiles, and yes, jaguars. There are documented cases of anacondas consuming adult jaguars. That fact alone tells you everything you need to know about what this animal is capable of. But the anaconda has one weakness, one single critical vulnerability that the jaguar was almost literally designed to exploit. It is catastrophically slow on land. The jaguar, Panthera onca, the only big cat native to the Americas, the third largest cat on Earth after the tiger and lion, and pound for pound one of the most efficient killing machines that natural selection has ever produced. Everything about the jaguar is built for power rather than speed. Where the cheetah is designed for acceleration, the jaguar is designed for force. Its head is enormous relative to its body-housing jaw muscles, so developed that its skull has a distinctly square, powerful appearance, unlike any other big cat. Its limbs are shorter and stockier than a leopard or lion, packed with dense muscle, rather than lean speed-optimized fiber. And those jaws, those extraordinary jaws, are the jaguar's most extraordinary feature. A jaguar does not kill the way other cats kill. Every other big cat targets the throat, cutting off airflow until the prey suffocates. The jaguar bites through the skull directly. Its canines penetrate the bone of the skull and destroy the brain instantly. The force required to do this, to bite through bone, is 1,500 pounds per square inch, the strongest bite of any cat alive. Stronger than a lion. Stronger than a tiger. Strong enough to crack a caiman's armored skull like a walnut. A jaguar weighs between 150 and 200 pounds. It can move through dense jungle at speeds that defy its stocky build. It is an exceptional swimmer, one of the only big cats that actively seeks water rather than avoiding it. It hunts in water, regularly diving for fish caimans and turtles with the same confidence it hunts on land. And here's the fact that is most relevant to this specific fight: jaguars actively hunt anacondas, not occasionally. Regularly, wildlife researchers in the Amazon have documented jaguars specifically targeting anacondas as prey approaching from the banks, striking before the snake can react, and delivering that skull-crushing bite to the back of the head before the anaconda can begin to coil. The jaguar knows exactly what the anaconda can do, and it has developed a precise hunting technique specifically designed to prevent the anaconda from doing it. But take the jaguar out of its element, take it off the bank, and put it in the water, and everything changes. The Amazon is not one environment, it is two. On land, the Amazon is the jaguar's kingdom. It knows every route, every shadow, every approach angle. It moves through dense jungle with silence and speed that its size should make impossible. It has spent its entire evolutionary history learning to hunt in exactly this environment. In the water, the Amazon belongs to the anaconda. It moves faster than anything its size should be able to move. It breathes while almost fully submerged. It can hold completely still in dark water for hours in visible waiting. This is why this fight does not have a single clean answer. This is why anyone who tells you definitively that one of these animals always wins is either oversimplifying or has never studied both animals in their actual habitat. The location of this fight is not a detail, it is the entire fight. So let us play this out completely, both scenarios. Scenario 1. Land. The anaconda is moving between water sources, one of the few times it is genuinely vulnerable. It is slow, exposed, moving in the open. The jaguar detects it from downwind smell first, then sight. It does not rush. It circles. When it strikes, it covers the distance in under a second. The bite lands behind the skull. 1,500 pounds per square inch drives the canines through scale and bone. The anaconda's nervous system shuts down before it can process what happened. On land, this fight is not even close. The jaguar wins almost every time, with a speed and precision that the anaconda's slow terrestrial movement cannot counter. Scenario 2. Water. A jaguar approaches the riverbank, moves into the shallows. The anaconda has been motionless in the dark water for 3 hours. The jaguar does not know it is there. In water, the jaguar cannot plant its feet, cannot generate the leverage it needs to pull free, cannot use its speed, cannot target the back of the head because the anaconda is already wrapping around it. The jaguar fights back with everything it has, claws tearing its scales, teeth searching for purchase on the snake's body. But anaconda scales are thick, tough, and designed to absorb exactly this kind of attack. As the jaguar struggles, the coils tighten. In water, the anaconda has its full strength, its full weight, and its full mechanical advantage. The outcome becomes almost inevitable. In water, the anaconda wins, not because it is faster, not because it is more aggressive, but because it has turned the battlefield into the one environment where every single one of its advantages matters, and every single one of the jaguar's advantages disappears. So, who wins the Amazon? The honest answer is it depends on a question that neither animal gets to choose. Where does the fight happen? The jaguar wins the fight on land. The anaconda wins the fight in water. But neither one has ever stopped hunting. Neither one has ever backed down completely. And in the Amazon, where land and water meet at every bank, every dawn, and every dusk, the fight is never really over. Two animals. Two completely different evolutionary paths. Two apex predators that have been locked in the same ancient competition since before humans walked the earth. Subscribe to ZooCurious, because nature never gives you a simple answer, and the complicated ones are always